Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. We are in Firiona Vie right now. I was making my way to Lake of Ill Omen, and then I noticed that these guys are all pretty much around the same level as me, or higher. So we're gonna give this a try, even though we're getting completely swarmed right now. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh my god. Well, thankfully... Oh, there goes my mercenary. No, there he is. Everything is fine. My mercenary is doing so much damage now, I'm actually having a hard time keeping him off, keeping the enemies off of him. But this is gonna go swimmingly. Let's see what kind of experience we're getting here. Oh my god. Is that 20% that I just got? That was a full 11% right there. By the way, we are fully upgraded now. Fully upgraded. I don't have any other cleric buffs or anything. I've just got druid buffs on, but I'm sitting at roughly 3,600 hit points at level 30. So that little group right there was an entire level almost. And I have not killed drachnids in a very, very long time. So this is actually really cool. I can't remember the last time I've ever actually leveled in Firiona Vie. So, boom. Level 31 already. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I ever leveled in this area. So, we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, big old goblin battle master. I've been really enjoying the Kunark adventures lately, so I figured why not continue that fun. I didn't think Firiona Vie was going to be a good place to level. I just remember it being mostly a city zone. But these guys are all level 30 or so. Like I said, I was making my way to Lake of Ill Omen because that was supposed to be a pretty good level to level, a pretty good area to level from 25 to 35. But I mean, hell, at the rate that these guys are just coming and going here, we might not need to go anywhere anytime soon. For those who are wondering, I've got a Blade of Carnage and a Dragon Rib Club currently equipped. The Dragon Rib Club is a weapon from Temple of Ishan. It's a very, very high-end zone weapon, as you can tell. Pretty much one of the best, if not probably the best secondary weapon that you can be using at this level range, because there's no level requirement on it. And it's got a 0.76 ratio with the magic damage on it, which is a little above my Blade of Carnage. But here soon the Blade of Carnage is going to be necessary to keep enemies off of my mercenary. Because my mercenary is doing so much damage, he's going to start taking aggro off me soon. Even with taunt. Oh my god. Yeah, because like his bite of Shizar poison is hitting for like 600 damage. And assuming an enemy actually survives that damage hit, they're going to be angry with him. God, this area is so cool. These Kunark zones, I feel like I especially really underappreciated these zones for a really long time. It's probably just because I got used to seeing them back in the day. So I just set them aside and kind of like, you know, hid it in the back of my mind, not even ever really thinking about these zones as a good area to level. So getting to be here now, this is really cool. Oh, you know what? I can go to Vexar as well. Oh, yeah. Improved health. Yeah, whenever we get to probably... Improved health, there we go. Improved health, improved... Okay. Whenever we end up getting to... I think it's... We probably need to be at least mid-40s or 50s for Vexar. Whenever we get to that point, we're going. Vexar is going to be a must-have. Plus, I mean, what's not badass about killing goblins? We're doing full damage finally. We've got full haste finally from our Felix Cord of Velocity. We got our 41% haste. Like I said, we are completely decked out. Now, I completely forgot that way back in October of last year when I made this channel, I started a warrior as like the first video, and it's still like one of my... It's still one of my like best performing videos, but I made a warrior and I decked him out in level 1 like twin gear. I completely forgot about him having all of that gear just sitting there. So I transferred a whole bunch of it over to this guy so we can continue the fun with tanky spankies. So we are decked out. But yeah, my first video I ever uploaded on the channel was Dorkness, the warrior, and I missed him, but I started him going through like the Crescent Reach content, so it was like a newer area. It was really cool because the newer areas are catered to make you level as fast as possible, so it was cool, but I got just so high level so fast that I just missed out on all of my favorite low level zones. And that's really not what I wanted for this guy. Like, yeah, I am still leveling, you know, pretty fast, but with Dorkness, my warrior, within like 3 hours of playing him, he was oh, what is that? But yeah, with like within 3 hours of playing my warrior, he was basically level 50. Which at that level, even with the mercenary, like I had to constantly be healing out of group with my druid, and they just took forever. Enemies in general took forever to die. I had to start using my druid's mega damage shield that hits for like 5,000 per hit, and that's just it's fun because it's efficient. But once the efficient fun part wears off, it's just boring. Because it's like, oh, okay, cool, I've been doing this for a while now. Like, oh, hooray. It's like, cool, I'm getting, you know, a quarter level per kill still at 55, but it's annoying because I have to keep switching back and forth between my druid and my warrior. But since I'm not using EverQuest like some other unnamed individuals, it just kind of ruins the fun. As far as, like, it's not as efficient as it could be, because I don't just have my druid casting on me every 5 seconds to get something done. I have been, behind the scenes, I have been looking at, ooh, Froglock. I have been looking at, attack me, little dick. I've been looking at EverQuest emulated servers. Just to see if there might be any fun emulated servers to hop into. And I've got some options lined up. I really might do some emulated EverQuest stuff just because those emulated servers cater to a very specific crowd of individuals, and that might be fun to get on recording. But also, with it being an emulated server ran by individuals, it could also be one of the most toxic experience you've ever experienced. Judging from some of the other servers that I've seen so far, P99 included, basically being at the top of the list, since they are ran by individuals, there's pretty much no filter on what people can and can't say. Like, there's not too much of a filter currently with people, with what people can and can't say on live servers, but people can't be, like, openly derogatory about anything that is not their opinion. Like, saying very profane things. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about free speech and people getting to say what they want to, but when you're just saying what you want to so you can try to get a reaction from everybody around you, that's not a fun time for me. I'm not looking for the ultimate PC, like PC politically correct experience, but people treating others with dignity and respect would be nice, you know, every once in a while. And for the most part, the EverQuest live servers keeps it pretty close to at least decent. Minus the political talk that goes on, it's usually not too bad. God, these things die so fast. Ooh, a yellow. Ooh, we're making our way to Swamp of No Hope. We definitely don't want Swamp of No Hope. We want Lake of Ill Omen over here. So this spot has been cool for a little bit. Let's see, do we want to make our way to Lake of Ill Omen instead? I was hoping to see some cool camps I haven't seen in a while. But Swamp of No Hope is quite a bit lower level than what we want right now. I think Swamp of No Hope is still almost a entry-level zone for Kunark. I really want to do a deep dive into the lore of Kunark soon, since I've been pretty heavily focused on Kunark. So if anybody watching this has any recommendations for people who talk about the lore of Kunark, or anything like that, and any videos you'd recommend me watching, please do so. Go ahead and comment on the video, just tell me who you would recommend watching for that Kunark information, because I really would like to do like a lore deep dive into Kunark. I remember a little bit of the information about the Ixar and the dragons fighting and the giant Field of Bone war and stuff like that. I remember bits and pieces of that, but I would really like to do something that's like, not necessarily animated because I don't have that kind of budget, but I think it would be cool to, you know, post pictures, content, and story behind the pictures and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Get like a giant overarching thematic story. Got my druid following. And we are officially in Lake of Ill Omen. This whole area right here is super weird with the zone lines that they outlined. Like the areas that they allow you to go into. Like we're about to run into it. Yeah, we're an invisible wall right here for some reason. But then there's this giant open area right here. I mean, there's the lake that's open, but then there's this whole extra area right here. I've never understood why they did some of this with this zone line stuff. It is so funky. Like this little curve right here. Like what the hell is that? It makes me wonder what the designers were thinking for the zone when they were like, aha, we want it to look natural, but also fuck you. Like, I don't know. Anywho's, back to, I would like to do a Kunark lore deep dive video at some point. Since I've been doing this like very Kunark focused leveling run through so far, I think that would be cool. One of the areas for sure I want to go to in here is the there is the Sarnak area. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. The whole Sarnak castle over here. I want to make my way down there. So let's do that. See what we can see on the way. I feel bad because I'm wasting my Lesson of the Devoted experience, but we've already chopped our way to 3.5 levels. Oh, these are all level 15. Why did it say this area would be good? Maybe I just need to shut up and make it over to the Sarnak Castle, I think. I think that's going to be the best area. You guys, on a side note, taking a break from all the stuff I was doing at EverQuest has been very relaxing. I was hitting a lot of the weekly lockout stuff on a very consistent basis, so much so that I think I have like 13 alternate mules full of gear from like Kunark, Valius, Luckland, Plains of Power, Gates of Discord, Omens of War. I just have a whole bunch of gear just set aside, which is cool because I love going through those raids, but it really wore me out. Between that and the time that I spent on Mischief and just the toxicity that I ran into because of a few people, really killed the experience for me, so it's been really nice to step away from that and just get back to the basics. And this has been very cool. It's super peaceful, just getting to walk through some of these old zones. And even in like Frontier Mountains in my last video, when I saw that there was somebody actually in there leveling as well. It's so cool to see people spending time in some of these old zones. I guess I always assume EverQuest is more dead than it actually is, because then I'll hop on and I'll actually see, you know, for the most part, a still thriving community. Thriving being very, like, very loosely used. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's people, you know, growing and stuff, but a little bit of coming and going. Oh, it's light blue. Okay. Getting to higher level stuff. Maybe this is going to be the area for me. Otherwise, I almost regret leaving. It is nice to see these old classic graphics, all this cool Valia stuff. Got the Helmet of Relos Zek. Okay, that's gray con, light blue, green. Okay, so maybe just out here it's gonna be pretty low level. Let's make our way into the inside. I remember Lake of Ill Omen supposedly had a Zim that was pretty heavily adjusted over the years. So that means that the zone experience modifier is oh my god, pretty low, because this used to be such a favorited area to level. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is not looking positive so far. Maybe it'll get better once we're fighting stuff that's like, you know, not 10 levels below us. Let's make our way to the inside. Recruit. Oh, hello, flying Sarnak from nowhere. Let's get up here to the good stuff. Okay, blue, 29. Okay, we're getting better. Because I know there's some really cool... I used to love leveling here. This was such a populated zone back in the day that you would pretty much, like, every other area or every other room that you would go to here in this castle was camped. Light blue, gray. Ooh. Hopefully the blues and whites and yellows aren't few and far between. But the light blues and greens can certainly go away. Another gray. Not looking promising, folks. I don't want to have to go to the named to find proper experience. Not looking good. Seeing a whole lot of greens and grays in here. I mean, at least if there's going to be a ton of them, might as well kill them all. Shit. You guys have got quite the aggro range. Okay, well, I mean, if we can't find high-level enemies, I guess let's kill dozens of low-level enemies. Gonna clear the whole area out before too long. And I'm just happy to finally be doing proper damage. Not like capped out damage. I'm getting my full haste effects. Plus, it helps using a really good secondary. I was using a Swift Blade of Zek, which was drastically worse than this. Okay, so what was that, like 10 enemies and we got like 20% experience? Okay. Dude, no. Okay, so the advisor is white con. Gray, gray. This is lame. Let's at least beat up the boss. He's holding the book over there. We're gonna see what he drops. I should have just stayed in Firiona Vie. I might have to make my way to Dreadlands soon enough. Because that whole Dreadlands area all the way up to Karnor's Castle will probably be one of the better. I just don't... Dreadlands is annoying because it's so open. There's not really like any... I'm not looking for an area to camp, but everything is just so open that it's going to be difficult to find good experience there. Okay, so the advisor was enough experience to basically finish up that level. Ironbound Tome. Oh, it's a one-hand blunt book. Oh, nice. It cancels magic enchantments affecting your target. It's got the whole... what's the word I'm looking for? Dispel. It's got the dispel effect. That is a shame, though. I really expected this to be much higher level. Maybe it's the Sarnax that aren't high level here, then. But, yeah. Okay, so this is definitely not the area that we want to be, so let's get the heck out of here. Firiona Vie might be the place that we need to be. That rhymes. Ooh, I think that's my first hit for over 100. Nice. Soothsayer. Alright. Let's just drop on down here. Ooh, skeletons. Icebone. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just not going to be the area for us because, yeah, I don't think this is where we really want to be, so let's run on back and waste the last 5 minutes of our Lesson of the Devoted. You guys, I just wanted to show you the scenic video, talking about the lore and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you guys a real scenic video of Lake of Ill Omen. shit, we're losing our buffs too. Gonna have to rebuff once we get there. Vexar, we're gonna get to you eventually. Eventually. It's crazy. I don't know if I just remember it because, like, hindsight, and maybe it wasn't something that we used to talk about, but I remember back in the day when I was a lower level person playing in some of like the Ixar areas, people always used to talk about that there was a supposed zone that was under the water in Lake of Ill Omen, but it was never added, because Vexar was added with, I think, Gates of Discord with EverQuest. I'm pretty sure it was Gates of Discord where it was added, but everyone always used to talk about during like Luckland and Plains of Power that there was a zone that was underneath Vexar, because there was a giant castle and there was a big open door that you could go through, but it didn't lead anywhere. And it's stuff like that about MMOs that just make me miss the wonder, because I know in my last video when I was talking about like why I keep coming back to EverQuest, it's the wonder, it's the hidden zones, the cool lore and stuff like that that I used to remember, where people would talk about like hidden zones and zone lines that just don't go anywhere and stuff like that, and everyone's saying, oh, there's a Chardok Sea and there's a Soul Sea, and all of that ended up being true. They ended up adding like little hidden gems that were additional, like further deeper zones. I don't know. It's so cool to remember in hindsight. I just wish I knew how to appreciate that stuff when I was younger. Because, you know, as a kid, I was just like, Hulk smash, beat up stuff, bigger numbers. And that's like all I cared about. I just wanted bigger number, higher level. That's all I care about. I didn't pay attention to any of the shit going on around me. And in hindsight, I missed a lot. But now as like a nerd adult, when I finally get time to sit down and like experience new video games and stuff like that, it's so cool getting to see, you know, little Easter eggs and stuff like that in video games. Here we go with our stupid zone line again. That is one thing that I do really like about EverQuest as opposed to games like World of Warcraft, is that there are zone lines. Like, I don't know why that is something that I like, because I think a lot of people, for the most part, seem to hate the fact that there's not like a seamless open world experience like in World of Warcraft, where no matter where you're going, for the most part, it's a seamless experience. Yeah, there are some load times and stuff, like zone lines and load times and stuff like that. There is occasionally things like that that happen. But I miss having zone lines in games like EverQuest. Also because zone lines used to be necessary to actually get an enemy's aggro off of you. Because now I think in most areas of EverQuest, like if you run away from an enemy long enough, they'll like eventually actually just lose you from their aggro table. But back in the day, that used to not be the case. Like you genuinely had to zone to remove them from the aggro table. Bye-bye, Lesson of the Devoted. But this area is probably going to be a better experience for us. I say that, but now I'm getting a whole bunch of light blue cons while we're here too, so we might just have to suck it up and go on into Dreadlands. Damn it. I really didn't want to have to go to Dreadlands. Come here. Come here. See if I can get this kill in before my lesson of the devoted wears off. Come on, mercenary. Nuke him. Nuke him. No. Just barely missed it. Damn. Okay, this stuff over here is still blue for the most part. Maybe we just need to go further in. Blue. Blue. Got some frog locks over here. Big old wormy boy. Yeah, this should hold us over for a while. We should be good here. We should be good. Pop our little 50% experience bonus. The good news is at least zoning to a different area also, my mercenary got to level up with me. Oh, you know what? I haven't even thought about Emerald Jungle. You know what? I bet Emerald Jungle would be a fantastic place. Druid, take us away. Transport. Is it south or north? I think it's south. If not, then we're going to fly into whatchamacallit. Okay, Emerald Jungle, perfect. Yeah, Emerald Jungle should be badass. Emerald Jungle also has, I'm pretty sure it's a hot zone right now also. So there we go. Now we should be killing it. We wanted Kunark. This is like one of the most Kunark-esque zones that we could possibly be in. And I wonder if Severus is up as well. Big old dragon dude. If we make our way up to that area, if I die suddenly, then we know why. Alright. Where be the enemies? There we go. Now we're in our level content, folks. An unexpected turn. Emerald Jungle. There we go. That was good experience. Oh, these little lotuses. Ooh, red. Let's see what kind of experience we can get here. Okay, 17%. I'll definitely take that. You know what? We could even go to City of Mist if we want to after this. This will be a fantastic area. We might not even have to leave this area for quite some time. So we should have Emerald Jungle, City of Mist, and Sibilis. Very, very nice. Ooh. Giant Frenzied Leech. You You know, I forgot that these leech graphics came from Kunark. I just remember seeing the giant leeches in Valius and thinking that they started then. I didn't even think about the fact that they started back in Kunark. And as much as some of my friends give EverQuest crap for having very blocky graphics, I think these graphics are actually pretty damn good for the time. I mean, EverQuest was literally a trailblazer for its time. Oh, we're about to get a giant sipper on us as well. Ooh, Spectral Soldier. Soul Sipper. Come on, giant mosquito. That's like living in Georgia. Look at that. Already level 35. Here pretty soon we're going to start getting our AAs as we go as well. Okay, this is going to be a great place for us. We've got pretty much the best gear that money can buy for Valius and Kunark, so I think we're going to be just fine all the way up to 60. And we got like the croaking and all the chirping and everything in the background. Oh, Trachodon's teeth. Oh, I could farm for an Ixar mask. I mean, not that I could really use it as a warrior, but you guys, one of my other videos I put out, I think it was back in like, it had to have been January or February, where I spent like a solid 8 hours straight farming for a Ixar hide mask. And finally getting it to drop. Some cool shit. Ooh, level 50. This dude might kick my ass. I don't think we're gonna mess with him. He is a rare boy, and I really don't feel like having to heal on my druid. We're gonna let him be. These mosquitoes are just fucking ginormous. Here soon we should actually able to start proccing this. Oh, and Raging Blow, level 45. Okay, so 10 more levels and we'll start proccing that. Anybody here remember farming for Sibila's keys back in the day? Good times. At level 40, we'll start getting our AAs, increases the damage we deal with all forms of melee combat by 10%. I think we start getting that like every 2 or 3 levels, so that will drastically start to increase our damage output. Oh shit, 36. Nice! I knew this area was going to be a good idea. I don't even know why I didn't consider it when I was thinking about leveling at this area at first. I wanted to give the other zones a chance, because I remember they were good areas, but I don't remember what levels they were particularly good experience. But Lake of Ill Omen was a pretty big disappointment. Lake of Ill Omen would have been really good if I didn't spend a lot of time in Frontier Mountains. But by the time we got there, that area had just run its course. You know it's bad whenever you get to an area and like the best, biggest named of the area are white cons to you? That's when you know that you've messed up. You are over-leveled. Nice. Still 15% experience or so. Ooh, a raptor. Forgot about these guys. By the way, auto skill. I am so happy that they added auto skill with no level requirement. Also, holy shit, my rogue just hit for 1200. My little mercenary. Nice. This might end up being a little bit longer video than normal because I'm really enjoying this morning. Let's get some EverQuest in. I'll probably play until I feel like I need coffee, which, as a 33-year-old, could be any second. I'm really happy with my warrior's damage now. We are finally starting to put out what I feel like is proper damage. I really get so annoyed leveling as a low-level character with the amount of like debuffs they put on you as a low-level character now. They try to keep you from twinking yourself so badly with like your haste, your damage, and everything like that. Because if I remember correctly, back in the day, you were like damage capped until level 20, and then you could just hit for whatever the hell you wanted. Now it's like you're severely damage capped until 10, heavily damage capped until 20, and then after 30, they finally just remove it. But like your haste cap and everything like that is just ridiculously... It's really overdone. Like if somebody wants to go out of their way to spend money, or, you know, farm the gear and twink up a character, let them do that. They don't want you to be so overpowered that you can kill stuff 15 levels higher than you, which is annoying. If somebody wants to go out of their way to do that, then that's what EverQuest has always been cool for. Like, look at me, I'm a twink, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Where's... There we go, there's the tiger. About to hit 37. I'm pretty sure Emerald Jungle has a really high experience modifier, Zem. Like it's really heavily increased here, so you'll want to spend more time here. Because I remember on my other alts, I stayed here until the stuff was basically light blue, and I was still getting really good experience. Like really, really, really good experience. Come on, mercenary, you can attack him. There we go. My mercenary's direct damage seems just a little bit overpowered for 30s. Like, I would expect a direct damage proc of, you know, 1200 for a level 70 character, maybe. A level 70, 75 character, like a crit proc, but 1200 at 37 seems a little drastic. So I'm not sure if that's an oversight or if that's just a perk of having a unique mercenary like this. Don't get me wrong, like I was saying earlier, I like feeling powerful and stuff, but that seems just a little bit extra. Oh, we made our way back over here. Shit. I thought we were by the City of Mist. I know that a lot of people will say this looks like trash, but god, I fucking love the way my warrior looks. Especially with the old school graphics. This is cool as shit. My mercenary now costs me 26 platinum every 15 minutes. It's eerily silent. Where are all the enemies at? Got a giant mosquito over here, but where's the enemies? Maybe we need to make our way back in a little bit. Because we're going up north, and I have a feeling if we keep going this way soon that we're going to run into a dragon. Which I'm pretty sure the dragon isn't KOS at first, unless you've messed with other dragons on that character. Which I don't think we have done. I know we haven't done on the barbarian, but my druid, I'm not sure. Ooh, skeleton. And you know, I always forget that there's a giant staircase up here too. Epic person. What's the worst that could happen? The good news is the dragons here are so heavily camped, usually, that I doubt that we would see the dragon here anyways. So yeah, I think we're fine. Let's go on back down. A reflective soul, huh? Oh, level 48. It's probably not going to be worth it, so let's just walk past it. Oh, you know what? Surname. Look at that. Tanky Spanky's Kunark Explorer. We're spending all of our time here anyways. Let's just name ourselves after the time. God, where are the enemies at? There we go. It's quite an empty area. Ooh, I see a fire over there. We are definitely gonna need to zone out and in at some point to let our mercenary update. Level 38. Let's go. Okay. Let's. You know what? I'm tired of like kind of walking through this area. We're gonna go more inwards to the zone. We're running out of enemies just walking this cliff edge. Not nearly enough enemies out here. See what kind of trouble we can get into over here. See a giant mosquito going into the water for a swim. These really cool old XR, the XR graphics, the carvings on the stone. Another epic person. A rotting ape. Pretty gross if you ask me. Looks something straight out of Doom. There we go. And as great as experience of this area has been, we are 38 now. We are definitely going to have to make our way into City of Mist or Trakenon's Teeth soon, and then eventually Sibilis. This is the problem with the outside zones. Sometimes when there's no enemies, there's just no enemies anywhere. Huge gorilla. Ooh, okay. I don't know, you look about the same size as the other ones. Just much higher level, that's for sure. You hit harder too, that's for damn sure. Get him through the wall, mercenary. Get him. Get him. There we go. You don't want to play by the rules, my mercenary won't either. Alright, where's the other dudes at? Come on. Nice, finally some white and yellow con enemies. Now we're getting the experience again. This area is really, really cool at first, but I'm over it pretty quickly just due to how long I have to go without finding enemies. It's kind of annoying. Just want to get to 40, bro. I don't know why I'm rushing to get experience. I said I wanted to take this nice and slow, but suddenly I know I get a damage boost at level 40 and I'm like, oh, must get there. I think now that we're getting over here around this City of Mist area, I think we're getting quite a bit better experience. Nice. 39. It's been a really good experience morning. I remember there's ruins everywhere here, but I don't think there's really that many enemies in them. I think a lot of the ruins are pretty much empty, except for maybe like the occasional epic enemy. Or like the epic NPC that you use to spawn an epic enemy. Come here. Squash that bug. Not bad. Still about, 9 or 10% experience per kill. Look at that, there's actually enemies walking around us. There we go. Come here. There's the population of enemies that we've been looking for. Let's pull a few. There we go. Don't have to worry about enemies if we just pull them all. Oh, there we go. Another one. Another one. Suddenly 40 doesn't seem so far away. And this is all with my mercenary being like 5 levels lower than me. Get him, pet. Get him. Get him. Thank you. Come on, you stupid druid. I love auto-follow in this game, he said sarcastically. I love it. Boom. Look at that, level 40. Got our 10% experience, or 10% damage boost. It's just like jumping from level 29 to 30, and you get that damage cap removed. Ooh, a whole 128 damage. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to Trakenon's Teeth. Let's zone out and back in. Or at least go to Trakenon's Teeth. See, I think the stuff is higher level on Trakenon's Teeth. So, we're going to try that. But this way, our mercenary also levels up to 40, because I'm pretty sure rogue mercenaries are just like normal rogues, and at level 40, they also get a 10% damage boost. Get our rebuff on. And in just 6 more levels, I can put level 65 spells on my warrior also, which will make another drastic difference. Hey guys, it's like we were just in this zone as well. It looks just like Emerald Jungle. Ooh, a whole group of level 40 enemies. Let's go. Oh, casters. Right. And we broke 4,000 hit points. Yay, nice. Oh my, damn, my mercenary is pumping out the damage. That little boost from 35 to 40 was massive for my rogue. He's dual wielding way more often. Very, very nice. This is cool. I like, actually, number one, having an area with a condensed population of enemies. Ooh, ooh. Level 45, eh? Spectral Champion. Let's see if we can get our ass handed to us or not. Let's finish up the video on something big. Ooh, these guys hit way harder. But thankfully, so do I and my mercenary. Aw, he didn't like my druid healing me. Okay. 12% experience at level 40 is still pretty fucking massive, so this has been a win. A big win. What a great area for us to be leveling up in, though. Get us a cool little screenshot of this area. Nice. Well, alright folks, that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. The people who keep coming back, the people who keep liking and following and subscribing and all the good stuff. Thank you guys. We're having a good time, so we're going with it. So in the meantime, we'll see you all in the next one.